Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, again, and I went and dug out my pictures from our Egypt tour in 2000, and especially the images of the Temple of Habu, which had those deep carvings and reliefs of hieroglyph that I talked about in the last video. And here are some of those photographs. This was shot on 400 speed film. The shutter speed was 1,000. The sun was very bright, but this is some of those deep reliefs, and you can see how deep they were. Flip this over here. So here, when we were there in 2000, the pillars were cut off to be used for grinding sugar cane, unfortunately. But I'm not sure if this paint was original. The tour guide said it was original, but it's upside down. This is a doorway with a vulture. But it could have been restored. But anyways, the paint on this was very colorful. You can see how deep these hieroglyphs are and cartouches are on the Temple of Ramses III. So here we have military training, two guys wrestling, which is pretty interesting. I believe on these walls he's bragging about fighting with the Libyans, Nubians, and the Sea Peoples. I don't know if he ever truly fought with the Sea Peoples, but I mean the Nubians. But these kings like to brag a lot, so they make claims sometimes that are exaggerated, of course. Even people do that today for propaganda. So here he is on his chariot. It's a pretty famous piece, actually. And I had no idea what I was looking at the time. There's the Temple of Habu, part of it anyways. When we were there, I just shot images and was lucky enough to get some pretty famous shots here. Not famous, I never got famous, but you can even see over on the other side here the shadows from those reliefs and how deep they are. And especially in, oh, here it is right here. Look at this. These are real deep in here. So also if you go to Karnak, and the who was the queen that was chipped out, Mrs. Wayman? At Karnak, Nefertari?
Hatshepsut, I think. Hatshepsut.
Hatshepsut.
However you pronounce her name.
I think. But we have pictures of that too.
It wasn't Nefertari and Nefertiti because they weren't pharaohs. Hatshepsut was a pharaoh.
Yeah, and they disliked her.
And she was it was her son, I think, who tried to like completely erase her from history. And he failed doing that.
We might have images.
It might have been her son or her stepson or her nephew. I'm not sure.
We're gonna let this roll. I got 10 minutes. I'll find the images of that for y'all to see, of her chipped out of the walls at Karnak, because it kind of gives you an illustration of how they used to erase political figures in the ancient areas. Because this didn't just happen in this. Yeah, you're right, babe. So here, here she is. Here she is, chipped out. She's being blessed by Horus, and I believe Seth, maybe. No, it's
Osiris?
Djehuti. There, see, she's been chipped out. Just her shadow remains. There's another section here of her obelisk being built up with stones around it, so she'll be forgotten by the gods when they look. which is pretty interesting also. And here we are, back in 2000, older picture of us at Karnak. So, I'd like to go back, but with the tensions that were there, here's the Sphinxes. Used to be a whole aisle from Karnak to Luxor, like this. But due to political tensions, we probably won't be able to ever go back. Here's some more of those rams that line the roadways. Very beautiful, from Karnak to Luxor. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. Take care, friends.